And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Lie News.
Let's bring him on. Oh, he is a former Ram. It must have bothered him last night to see the new team in town, the Chargers, the best team in Los Angeles. Come on, admit it. It stings a little. The Rams were the second best team this morning in Los Angeles.
How do you sound, Colin? You sound ridiculous. Come on, man. The Chargers are a good football team, but they don't have any fans, and they are a really good football team. And you know what? They should really consider. I mean, I just have to say, Anthony Lynn should be possibly right now Coach of the Year.
They're playing in a soccer stadium. They have lost They didn't have Joey Bosa until week 11.
That's what I'm saying. He's playing with a lot of backups, guys. I mean, Melvin Gordon has been out. I mean,
his backup was out.
His back was Eckler.
Yeah, he was out.
He was out. So I mean, they haven't had a team like their whole football team together. Pretty much the whole season. Nick Bosa just came back a couple of weeks ago. I'm sure he's playing great, but he's not playing. I don't think he's playing 100%. But I mean, they're doing a great job. I have to give the Chargers credit. And I said that they would win that game last night. I mean, I had an argument, not an argument, but a discussion with Willie McGinnis. We were over there. We were shooting a show last name SWAT. You know, I was trying to be an actor last night, and he said, "Man, nah, they gonna win." He said, "What's the score?" I said, 14. He said, "How they gonna?" I said, "I'm gonna tell you, the Chargers can score points and they play great defense."
No, the best defense last night. You know, the Chargers don't blitz. They don't have to.
They don't have to.
They literally are I think they have the second lowest blitz rate in the league. They just line 4 dudes up who nobody's heard of outside of, Bosa, and they can all play.
Ingram, I mean, them guys, they get to you.
We get you.
You admit this, though. They have more depth of talent than the Rams. Rams have Aaron Donald and Todd Gurley.
Right.
But in terms of the Chargers have no holes.
No, they're
none.
Only thing the Chargers have is injuries right now.
Yeah.
But when they get healthy, I mean, you hear me say this. I think you stole my line too. They're getting hot at the right time. I mean, and it's all about what time you start. And they're hot right now, and they don't even have all their guns back. So imagine when everyone gets healthy. Oh my God, this team.
They're going to bring back Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen, and by the way, Hunter Henry, their tight end.
Right.
Who's a stud who got hurt in camp. So they have 3 elite players that didn't play at the end of last night's game. They'll all be coming back. By the way, are you one of these guys that's going to tell me the Steelers-Patriots is a rivalry? I mean,
when it's a rivalry, the other team has to win. And then how rivalries work. You win, we win. You win, not we win, we win, we win.
Brady's
we win,
11. This is essentially the Steelers against the Bengals.
Yeah, this is no rivalry. I mean, I think it's a big game because it's Ben Roethlisberger and Tom Brady. I mean, that's what makes it the big game. But other than that, it's not a rivalry. And I grew up a Steeler fan because why? Because they used to beat the Cowboys. I hated the Cowboys. But I hate to say this is no rivalry. I mean, this is lopsided. I mean, and right now the Steelers aren't playing really good football. I mean, the Patriots, they got beat last week on a fluke play. I mean,
but they're running the football.
Yes,
they're doing what they generally do: bend, not break. Good situationally. They had a bad weekend. The Steelers have had a bad month.
You got it, yeah. But where are they at? They're in Pittsburgh or they're in New England?
It's Pittsburgh. No, it's Pittsburgh. It doesn't mean anything. The line.
Are they going to be? I hate to say it. I'm going to go with and I hate to say this. God, bite your tongue. I'm going to have to go with the Patriots on that one.
Yeah, I like New England too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A blazing 5 and 25 minutes away. I want to throw. I don't like this about sports. I love sports. Mm-hmm. Here's what I don't like about sports. It's one of the only things I don't like about sports. Where if you don't win the game, you're a bum. Barry Switzer won a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Okay. Andy Reid's a better coach than Barry Switzer. Okay.
Pro coach. College.
Well, again, we're talking pro. Nick
pro.
Foles and Brad Johnson won Super Bowls. Phillip Rivers is significantly better than both.
No doubt.
Okay, so why are we always crushing Andy Reid? This morning, all I read is Andy Reid's a bum.
And I disagree with that. Andy Reid's a great coach. I think because he hasn't won the big one. When I think of the Kansas City Chiefs, and I told this to my friend Christian Okoye when the Rams played them, I said, y'all are like this. All of a sudden it goes, Houston, we're breaking up. We have a problem. They start falling apart.
You never trusted them?
No, never trust them. At the end of the season, if they can play 9 games or 7 games, they're good. But they can't
even in your time.
Yeah, you cannot trust them. And I don't know if it's Andy Reid or it's just some teams are like that.
Cincinnati.
Exactly.
Chargers.
Yeah. Chargers. I mean, the Chargers.
Houston Texans. There are teams in sports. I've said this, Eric. There are cultures in sports. The Yankees have always been, they're better in the big games.
Yeah.
This is the way, I would say New England is, Tom Brady's had bad games. He's never had a bad Super Bowl.
Neither is Joe Montana. Never threw an interception.
Russell Wilson has often been better in primetime games than a game that's not Kirk Cousins is good in everything but primetime games. So I think the criticism here is a reasonable one. There are teams, for years and years, the Red Sox couldn't get over the hump. Then they got Manny, Kurt Schilling. They won, huge personalities. They got over it. Now we think of them as clutch. For 75 years, we thought they were the opposite of clutch. Now, there's also a game this weekend. I want to talk about this. Saquon Barkley's a rookie running back. Mm-hmm. He is really good. There is a chance, Eric, that he is going to break your record for scrimmage yards. So I imagine you're very happy. You're rooting for him to break your record.
It's a chance Santa Claus might drop in here, too. And it's a chance that might happen, but I doubt it. Man, no, I don't want to. Are you kidding me, Colin? Look, no, I don't want my record. Anyone who has a record, and let me tell you, they don't want their record broke. All these guys out here, oh, yeah, I don't mind my record. Liar, because you talk, man, I don't want that record broke. No. Have a great year, but don't break my record. Well, he's not going to break the one that really counts. That's the 1,800 yards. The yards from scrimmage, that's cool. I mean, I'll say this much here. Fantastic player. I think he's a great player. Yeah. And you've heard me say this before, never thought much of Penn State running backs. To me, the greatest Penn State running back was Kurt Warner back in my era.
Kajana Carter?
No. Not. I hate to say it. I like Kajana, but no. And Franco Harris. Those are the two. Those are two I think of. After that, it was like, it's off the edge. And then this kid here, I hadn't seen him play much in college. I saw him play more in the pros. I'm like, I never heard him and say, you never saw him play? I said, no. Then I watched him play. Man, he's a fabulous player.
But you don't want him to break your record?
No, I don't. Why do I? Let me ask you a question. What am I going to get out of it? You know, when he breaks the record, then they be talking about him, they be talking about me. That's why I want to keep that record.
You know what? You're keeping it, as they say, 100.
I keep it real. And you know another real one I want to get to? What? I want to get my $400.
Joy.
Double or nothing on the Super Bowl.
Here we go, Joy. All right, double or nothing on the Super Bowl. Can I get some interest? Because it's been too long. I didn't
How about 425 now?
There we go. Yeah, that's fair.
How about 475?
All right. I'll just throw this out to you. Cowboys have locked up pretty much their division. Mm-hmm. Colts at home are fighting for their life. We know Andrew Luck's better than Dak Prescott. One of my favorite games of the year, I love the Colts in this spot this weekend. I have a feeling after major emotional wins, Dallas going to pull back big Sunday.
I don't think they're going to pull back big. I think Frank Reich knows the Cowboys.
Good point.
He knows the Cowboys. It's like he'll be playing the Eagles all over again. I mean, you think about this here. The Cowboys played the Eagles. They had 400 and something yards passing, 200 yards on the ground, and you got to go into overtime. That should be a crushing. I like the Colts in this football game.
This is a really good point by you, Eric.
Yeah.
Frank Reich, the Colts coach, has faced Dallas for years.
Right. So he knows them very well. And I really don't think that people give Andrew Luck a lot of credit sometimes, because you can understand, Andrew Luck has played behind some terrible offensive lines.
With no running game until this year.
With no running game. His coach before was a defensive-minded coach. Now he has an offensive-minded coach. And I like Andrew Luck. I mean, I think I said the Colts are going to win this too. I like this. I see it 24-21.
Great seeing you, Eric. I love your honesty that he does not want Saquon Barkley to break his record.
Have a great year, but don't break my record.
I think that's awesome.
Me too. All right,
I
thanks.
like that. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Blazing 5 in about 20 minutes. Coming up next, why last night's Laker loss was the best night for the Lakers in 5 years. I'll tell you why next. You want to make sure that nothing in this holiday season becomes between you and protecting your family. You can save hundreds of dollars using Simply Safe Home Security. Storm takes out your power, intruder cuts your phone line, it still works. Maybe it's overkill, but the holiday season, you're going to be doing some shopping, you'll be out of the house more than average. Be very careful. Simply Safe does not cost an arm and a leg. It could, it doesn't. $14.99 a month. There are no markups or contracts or hidden fee. There is no installation window. Really easy. Up and running in just minutes. I recommend it to anybody I know, especially in the holiday season when our homes and assets are more vulnerable. Right now, their holiday offer is ending very soon. So go to simplysafecolin.com. simplysafecolin.com, COLIN.